Our story begins in 1981 in Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. A young man named Dennis Anderson had a vision, but he didn't have much money. What he did have was determination, mechanical skills, and access to junkyards full of discarded parts. Anderson scrounged through scrapyards, collecting parts from wrecked vehicles. He found an old 1951 Ford pickup truck body, rusted and forgotten. Most people would have seen trash. Dennis Anderson saw potential. In 1982, he assembled these salvaged parts into a mud racing truck. It wasn't pretty, it wasn't professional, but it was his. And when other racers mocked his creation, trash-talking about the salvaged parts and old junkyard pieces, Anderson fired back with words that would become legendary. "I'll take this old junk and dig you a grave with it." And just like that, Grave Digger was born. The name wasn't planned. It wasn't from a marketing team. It was born from pure defiance and competitive spirit. Anderson quickly gained a reputation in the mud bogging circuit. His driving style, all or nothing. Go big or go home. Win or destroy the truck trying. And people loved it. Everything changed at one fateful event. A scheduled monster truck failed to show up. The promoter was desperate. The crowd was waiting. Anderson, who had already mounted large tractor tires on his truck, stepped up and said, "I'll crush those cars." The promoter took a chance, and Grave Digger rolled out and absolutely demolished those cars. The crowd went wild. Anderson realized something that night. This was his future. Forget mud bogging. Monster trucks were called. In 1984, Dennis rebuilt Grave Digger 2, this time using a 1950 Chevy panel van body, a style that would become the template for every Grave Digger that followed. His brother Leslie took over driving Grave Digger 1, and the fleet began to grow. During this era, the legendary theme song "Bad to the Bone" by George Thorogood became synonymous with Grave Digger. That iconic guitar riff, when you hear it, you know who's about to roll out. To put in perspective, a typical family car maybe has 200 horsepower. Grave Digger has 7 times that amount. Transmission, all that power goes through a Cohen 2-speed transmission. Simple, durable, and built to handle the punishment. Tires, those massive wheels, BKT Terra tires, 66 inches tall. That's 5.5 feet of rubber. Each tire weighs around 900 pounds. They're filled with nitrogen to prevent explosions from the intense heat. Chassis. The frame is a custom steel tube chassis built by specialists like Patrick Enterprises, Cohen Design Units, Carroll Racing Development, and Race Source. These frames need to be incredibly strong, yet flexible enough to absorb the shock of 30-foot jumps and crushing cars. Suspension. 4-link suspension system with nitrogen shock absorbers. This setup allows Grave Digger to fly through the air and land without braking, most of the time. Weight. A complete Grave Digger weighs approximately 10,000 pounds. That's 5 tons of metal, rubber, and fury. Speed. On a straightaway, Grave Digger can hit speeds over 70 miles per hour. Doesn't sound like much. Try doing that while riding 12 feet off the ground on a vehicle with the aerodynamics of a barn. Fuel consumption. Grave Digger drinks methanol alcohol at an alarming rate, about 2.5 gallons per minute when running at full throttle. A single freestyle run can consume 10 to 15 gallons.
Safety features. The driver sits in a custom-molded seat with a 5-point harness system. A head and neck restraint device, similar to NASCAR's HANDS device, protects against whiplash. The entire cab is surrounded by a roll cage capable of withstanding multiple rollovers. A remote ignition interrupt, or RII system, allows officials to shut down the truck remotely in case of emergency. This isn't just a truck. It's a precisely engineered, purpose-built machine designed for one thing: absolutely dominating monster truck competition. Now, let's talk about the winning. Because Grave Digger isn't just famous for looking cool, it's famous for crushing the competition. Dennis Anderson captured his first Monster Jam Points Championship in 1999 driving Grave Digger 12, but the biggest moment came in 2000. At the Monster Jam World Finals, the Super Bowl of monster trucks, Dennis Anderson won the inaugural Freestyle Championship. This was the moment Grave Digger proved it wasn't just a crowd favorite, it was a champion. 2002 brought another points championship. Then, in 2004, Dennis won the Monster Jam World Racing Championship. He repeated this incredible feat in 2006 and then again in 2010, winning both the Racing Championship and the Points Championship in the same year. That's 4 Monster Jam World Finals championships for Dennis Anderson and Grave Digger. But the legend didn't stop with Dennis. As the Grave Digger team expanded, other drivers began bringing home championships. Randy Brown won the 2003 Points Championship, Gary Porter captured the 2004 Points Championship and World Monster Truck Racing League title. Morgan Kane won the 2016 World Racing Championship, and Dennis's own son, Adam Anderson, won the 2016 World Freestyle Championship, driving Grave Digger 32. The Anderson family legacy was secured. In 2016 alone, Grave Digger won 4 different series championships across multiple drivers. 2017, 5 championships. 2018, another 4. The dominance was unreal. And in 2024, at World Finals 23, Tyler Meninga piloted Grave Digger 39 to victory in the Freestyle Championship, proving that over 40 years after its creation, Grave Digger is still at the top of the game. All told, Grave Digger has accumulated over 30 major championships across different drivers and series. No other monster truck comes close to this level of sustained excellence. On January 14, 2017, Dennis Anderson competed in his final event at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. It was an emotional moment for the monster truck community. Later that year, on September 18th, Dennis announced his full retirement from Monster Jam competition, but he made it clear he wasn't leaving. He would still be behind the scenes, in the pits, training the next generation. Because Grave Digger was never just about Dennis, it was about family. Dennis's children grew up in the monster truck world. They didn't just watch from the sidelines, they learned, they trained, they earned their place behind the wheel. Adam Anderson, Dennis's son, began driving Grave Digger full-time in 2016. He quickly proved he inherited his father's talent, winning the 2016 World Freestyle Championship and the 2018 World Racing Championship. Adam currently drives Grave Digger 42 and serves as a leader of the Grave Digger team. Kristen Anderson, Dennis's daughter, joined the team in 2017 and currently drives Grave Digger 43. She's a fierce competitor who won the 2022 Arena Championship Series Central Championship, proving that the Grave Digger legacy transcends gender. She's shown countless young girls that they too can command these massive machines. Weston Anderson, another of Dennis's children, currently drives Grave Digger 45. He won the 2022 Arena Championship Series East Championship and continues to thrill crowds with his aggressive driving style that echoes his father's approach. Beyond the Anderson family, the Grave Digger team includes other talented drivers like Tyler Meninga, Matt Cody, and Charlie Palkin, all carrying on the tradition of excellence. Today, there are 7 active Grave Digger trucks touring simultaneously. This ensures that no matter where Monster Jam goes, fans get to see a Grave Digger. From New York to Los Angeles, from international events to small-town shows, the green and black legend is everywhere. The Anderson family hasn't just preserved their father's legacy, they've expanded it. Grave Digger isn't just about winning championships, it's about creating moments that fans never forget. Dennis Anderson pioneered the concept of destructive qualifying passes, runs where he would absolutely obliterate the course, often putting his truck out of competition for the rest of the event. Why? because the fans loved it. When freestyle competition was introduced, it was like Christmas morning for Dennis. Now he could entertain the crowd with wild stunts and still compete for wins. The best of both worlds. Gravedigger was among the first trucks to attempt and land backflips. Watching 10,000 pounds of steel rotate backwards through the air. Insane. In 2014, Dennis Anderson became only the second driver to attempt the legendary Leduc leap, a massive jump that required absolute precision. Though he damaged the front axle and had to end his run early, the attempt alone showed his fearless spirit. Gravedigger holds the tradition of being the last truck to freestyle at most Monster Jam events, providing the grand finale that caps off the show. When those red headlights glow in the darkness and Bad to the Bone hits the speakers, the entire arena knows it's time for chaos. From two-wheel balance acts to massive car-crushing runs, from high-flying donuts to nose-first crashes that somehow don't injure the driver, Gravedigger has done it all. And that 40th anniversary celebration at the 2022 World Finals, multiple Gravediggers on the track simultaneously, a tribute to Dennis Anderson's career and enough pyrotechnics to light up the Nevada desert. Legendary. Since 1982, an incredible 45 different Gravedigger monster trucks have been built. Let me repeat that. 45. Gravedigger 1, the original, has been lovingly restored and is on permanent display at Digger's Dungeon in Poplar Branch, North Carolina, the official home of Gravedigger. Gravedigger 2, built in 1989, established the body style that every subsequent truck would follow. After a devastating crash in 1990 that snapped its frame, it was eventually fully restored by Adam Anderson in 2016 and now sits on display. Gravedigger 7, which Dennis drove through most of the 1990s, is considered one of the most historically significant trucks and is permanently displayed at Digger's Dungeon. Gravedigger 12, known as the long wheelbase digger, was the first to feature purple in the paint scheme and carried Dennis to his first points championship. Gravedigger 30 holds special significance. It was the last truck Dennis personally drove before his retirement in 2017. There's even Gravedigger 13. Though technically this number was skipped due to superstition, it became a nickname for the heavily rebuilt Gravedigger 7. Currently, competing are Gravedigger 36, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45, spread across different Monster Jam series to ensure maximum coverage. There are also ride trucks, special Gravediggers built specifically to give fans the experience of riding in a monster truck. Gravedigger 21 is a display truck mounted in a trailer where fans can sit in the cab. Gravedigger 40 serves at Cedar Fair amusement parks. Some retired Gravediggers have been converted into other trucks or sold to other teams, carrying the DNA of the legend into new projects. This fleet represents not just a collection of vehicles, but a timeline of innovation, evolution, and the relentless pursuit of excellence in monster truck competition. Gravedigger's impact extends far beyond the arena floor. It's become a cultural icon recognized even by people who've never attended a monster truck event. The toy and merchandise industry around Gravedigger is massive. Die-cast models, remote-controlled replicas, video games, clothing, accessories. Gravedigger products generate millions in sales annually. Kids who can't even reach the pedals dream of someday driving the green and black legend. There's serious debate in the monster truck community. Has Gravedigger surpassed Bigfoot as the most popular monster truck? Bigfoot, created by Bob Chandler, is considered the original, the truck that invented the sport in the late 1970s. For years, Bigfoot was unchallenged as the king, but Gravedigger brought something different, an attitude, an edge, a rebellious spirit that resonated with fans who wanted more than just big tires and car crushing. The Gravedigger versus Bigfoot rivalry became legendary. Though the teams haven't raced each other regularly since the late 1990s, the debate rages on. Bigfoot fans point to the truck's pioneering status and technical innovations. Gravedigger fans point to championships, crowd reactions, and cultural penetration. The truth is, both trucks are legends, but Gravedigger's sustained visibility